It's a $20 bounty tournament on Poker Stars. He bet on the flop and the turn, made a couple calls and won on the river. Or he checked the turn, pardon me. Good like me. I'm probably going to lose because it's a $20 tournament and I always lose my flips. I won. Sweet. Hopefully goes on tilt and goes all in again. See how it says killer cam? There's people that use nanotechnology to kill people subliminally. So I think he's an anonymous killer potentially. Let's see if he goes in, killer cam. Or Karn. If it's killer Karn, okay, that's different than killer cam, as in camera. So I'm currently 4th out of 67 remaining. There was 85 entries, 6,343 average stack, and $457.61 going to first so far. That's awesome. I won with the kings. I thought for sure I was going to lose, because I almost always lose when I go in with kings. And one day my hand history will reveal that. Oh, I didn't want to see that. Yeah, I had a feeling the ace was a bad card. But I thought maybe I could blow him off it. I knew I should have made my play on that flop, in hindsight. Yeah, that guy right there, I think he was cheating. One day in the future, I'll be able to prove it too. They use nanotechnology eye cameras to see my hole cards and interpret my brainwaves. They're cowards. They're little cheats. And I kind of have Poker Stars by the balls because I've played millions of hands. And I scored off the charts in pattern recognition. And I know I've lost way more in certain situations. I'm not going to reveal them and tip my hand right now. But in court in the future, I'm going to be able to prove unequivocally that they've been using software and allowing people to cheat by routing me to sit at their table with cheats, allowing them to hit their gut shots against me way more than statistically possible, etc. And even if they started to change it now, it would take years for that luck to balance out. So I have them by the balls. They've cheated me for so long. I started playing online. Within the first week, I won a tournament out of 1,500 players. And I haven't won a tournament with over 1,500 players since then. In the first week, I won. I thought to myself it was too easy. And then since I thought that, I started to lose. Let's see, I'm going to chase the flush. Nice. Got a bounty, which is great. I don't normally get bounties in $20 or $30 tournaments. And that's another thing that my hand history is going to show is in other tournaments, I get like, if there's 1,000 players in a tournament, it's not, I'd say at least 10 times, maybe 20 times, I've gotten close to 20 bounties. My highest is 25. And that was out of 1,467 players. My highest that I remember. All you have to do is watch all my videos. You'll see I get incredibly unlucky. I'm usually the mathematical favorite and I end up losing. All you have to do is skip to the very end of my videos and watch how I lose, and you'll see almost every single video I'm the favorite. Why I suggest you watching the whole video, because you'll see me dominating, chipping up the whole time usually, and then losing as the favorite at the very end. It's kind of how it goes every single day for me. Even this tournament, watch how many hands I win that are unlikely wins compared to how many good hands, a good starting hand like aces, kings, queens, ace king, ace jack, ace 10. Watch how little I win with those hands when I get them. I win very small pots, but unsuspecting hands like this, they're not expecting me to play 9-7, so I have a better chance of winning. The artificial intelligence system. They're not expecting me to play 9-7, so I have a better chance of winning and outplaying them. But if I had ace king here or ace queen, guaranteed they're going to hit their flush if they're on a flush draw. Guaranteed. So I expected I had a better chance of winning that pot because it was a curveball for the artificial intelligence system. I was less likely to play it. I'm more likely to play this, so now I have to proceed with caution. So the beauty about Texas Hold'em is you don't need to have the win in the hand to win. You could win using psychology. Okay, so there's one hand I won without having the clear-cut winner. If somebody was to watch all my videos and count the times I win with the hands that I shouldn't win with, that I win out of skill, compared to hands I lose when I'm the favorite, it would be an incredible ratio. That's why I make these videos, to try to get sponsorships, endorsements, and donations, and to become poker famous, basically, so I could advocate for my petition that I started to raise awareness about computer-assisted telepathy. I got chips in a position here, so I'm gonna call. Okay, I think he has it. I was gonna bet 1,000, so he bet more than my bluff attempt was gonna be, so I'm gonna fold. I pretty much sometimes ballpark how much I'm gonna bluff, and then if they bet more than that, then I usually pull the parachute on the bluff, because it's unlikely to go through. I would have to risk more than when I was comfortable risking. Hopefully somebody raises it here. There we go. I got position once again, so I'm going to call. I got lots of chips, so I could play with lots of hands right now. But if he raises, then I wouldn't like that. Oh, good luck me. He called fast. I don't think I win. Nice. Got a bounce. It's not too often I get lucky there. Usually when they snap call like that, usually you're not in good shape. You got to come from behind. If I snap call you, I'm pretty confident I have the winner. I think it shows zero class when you slow roll somebody. If you have almost near the nuts and you take a long time, it shows poor class, in my opinion. It's one thing if they put you to decision, but if you take an extremely long time making that decision, and when you slow roll them, when you're basically trying to be condescending, almost like you're being an arsehole. So I'm currently first out of 81 remaining, 116 entries, 7,160 average stack, and I'm on my first entry. So I'm gonna have to try to play it a little conservative, because when you peak too soon, sometimes it's hard to go coast to coast. But at the same time, it's nothing for me to raise it, say 700, and now they need a much stronger hand to call it just to speculate. 700 is nothing for me when I have 24,000 chips. So I'm trying to fish out a big hand, and that could be it. I won that hand with psychology there. I've just played so many hands that I'm getting so good at understanding the poker psychology that I know how to... It's almost like going to an acupuncturist. They know the pressure points. So I know how to pressure point people to most likely get the folds when I want them, and get the calls when I want them. Not always. But I have a pretty good success rate. So I'm hoping to demonstrate my poker prowess by putting people on certain hands, either one or both cards, several times this video. You gotta be hard to be shooken off a hand. You gotta fight for pots. the artificial intelligence system isn't expecting me to play 3-9, so I'm likely to win a pot. But you watch, hands that I'm likely to play, like pocket pairs, etc. Ace king, ace to 10, ace to 5, any ace sometimes, any king sometimes. 6-9 sometimes. I'm gonna try to win as many pots from my opponents as they allow me to. Because when they bet, you gotta try to understand, are they trying to bet to make you fold, or bet to make you call? And this time I think he has it, so I'm gonna pull the parachute.
It's only me, buddy. That's all it fucking does here, Green. You ain't get no fucking work done, Green.
Am I still in first? Second place, oh, okay. So now that I peaked up to second and first place, I'm hoping to stay in the top 10, above average anyways. As long as when you're in a tournament, you want to dominate your table, if you can, and just try to be average if you can. Be average. You don't want to be the smallest stack at the table, because then you can't put lots of pressure on people. Because like now, in a scenario, I could bluff 4K and easily, and it would still leave me 23K, almost 24K left. And this player right there, I'm making him, I could force him in a decision for all his chips. Most likely when they raise from the button anyways, when you're a new player, usually they're trying to make a play. But sometimes they do get dealt a really good hand, so I'm going to test them. If he jams all in, then he has a good hand. Usually anyways. Not all the time. It may change in the future now that I said this, because I'm kind of people are watching how I play, and I up the game, even though I get no views on my poker videos lately. So how many pots have I won and stolen from people? At least 3 or 4 within the last 10 minutes. So I consistently try to do that and do this in tournaments. I'm really good at tournaments, but I'm better at cash games, but I find tournaments more fun. I like competing against ideally thousands of opponents online, one table at a time. Not electronically all at once. Here we go. I have terrible luck with hands like this, but I'm gonna see a flop. So I think he's gonna call on all in, so I'm gonna jam. Kind of set him up for that play. Can't reveal all my secrets until I write a book. I try to win as many pots as my opponents allow me to win until they start fighting back, and then that's still not good enough sometimes. Thought I was going to get lucky there with the 10 on the river, so I didn't want to bet. If I didn't hit the 10, I probably would have bluffed. But I decided against it. If you're a new player, suited cards like this, they look very pretty, they're nice, but they're terrible. They're terrible cards. Right now it's not so bad, especially if the ace of hearts comes. If you're new to poker in this situation, I'm gonna raise it up a bit. Yeah, maybe that seems good. But chances are I might be a favorite right now, so I want to try to eliminate people chasing draws. Good luck me, so I'm gonna find out if I am the favorite or not. No, he had 2 pair. Normally I play it more conservative, but there was another guy in the pot, so I was trying to eliminate some weak hands. But I was able to, within the last 10 minutes, I stole basically 10,000 worth of chips almost, so losing 4K in that situation, chasing a draw is nothing. I'm hoping to get it back very soon. There, I just got back 500 chips. And the blinds are so cheap, I could play every hand. So when you're in this situation, when you do have a chip lead, you have to be careful because people are picking their spots, and eventually they realize you're playing every hand, and they're likely to hit a big hand eventually against you. They're going to hit their flushes, full houses, etc. against you eventually. I was hoping for the deuce. Not the deuce, pardon me, the 6. The deuce was the last card because he could have been, he could have had the ace. Most likely had the queen. So I pretty much have my way with this table, so any resistance I gotta be suspicious with at first. But if a new guy tries a new move against me for the first time, I'm gonna give him more credit the first time than I will any other time after that. Depends on my situation, how frequently I'm playing. Because this guy's been playing pretty tight, so he could have the ace if he bets. So he did bet. I got enough chips. I want to call. I'm just calling the proof to the video, but I think he has the ace. Let's see if I could refine it, my judgment. Hopefully they call. If they call, I'm gonna fold next round. Maybe not. Okay, I'm glad he checked. But now I'm gonna plant the seed. I was hoping for the jack. Now I'm trying to win it. I think he has the ace. He's most likely calling, but I'm hoping he puts me on a flush or a straight. So he had the ace. I was trying to get him to fold. I probably could have got him to fold if I went all in, but I didn't want to risk it. But as I basically played that hand to show the video that I knew he had an ace based on how he played, how frequently he played, how much he bet. And that's all based on my poker experience. And that's why I'm worthy of sponsorships, endorsements, donations, etc. My PayPal email address is christianerikarnemeyer@gmail.com. He made an okay call there with the ace. He only had an 8 kicker. I guess I should have pressured him more, but it was kind of a mediocre call in my opinion, because there was a straight and a potential flush out there. So top pair isn't the best if you're a new player. A better player may have folded, and that's what I was counting on. I was hoping he was a better player that I could make fold an ace. A weaker player, I'm never gonna get them to fold the ace with that $2,000 bet or 2,000 chip bet. But a better player, you get to fold occasionally. So I'm just going to try to get back up to about 30K. Right now I'm 10,000 to the good almost at the table. I got next closest to me is 15.4K. So I'm still able to pressure the table. So they're most likely going to move me to another table, or a big guy's going to come to the table. Somebody with a big stack, because it happens lots. And when I play my poker tournaments, it's like I win too many hands and they don't like it, so then they make my situation change. Because right now I could pressure the table indiscriminately. Basically, I could bet 1,000 chips and it means nothing to me if I lose it. So I'm basically able to make it so big hands call rather rather than weak hands. You don't want people calling with 7-8 suited or 3-4 suited against you. You want to try to eliminate those hands pre-flop, especially when you got a strong hand. But even if you're bluffing, you want to try to eliminate as many players pre-flop. But like anything in poker, you can't do something all the time. You always have to switch it up. So everything that all the advice I give in these videos, it's what I likely would do in a certain situation. In the exact same situation, I may do something completely different. That's what I love about my style of play. When I watch these videos, when I watch them anyways, I see hands, and when it's not my turn, it's like, okay, I know what I'm likely to do, and then sometimes I do it, and then other times I shock myself and I do something unexpected, and so it's awesome. I love that about my style of play, because I believe that I'm being watched electronically, so I can't let them into my head, so I can't concentrate my thoughts. I can't strategize in my head because I believe people are listening to my thoughts. So I have to think outside the box, basically. I had to develop an instinct game of poker rather than I play math. Don't get me wrong, but my game is basically psychology. What's this guy? Hopefully I could play a big pot with this guy and bust him. A really big pot would be nice. So I'm going to see a flop. Well, that's an unfortunate flop. Maybe it might work out though. Nice. So I'm glad that worked out. Whenever you You bluff a couple K, you want it to work out. So I don't think I could bluff this hand. I don't think I'll be successful at this point. I'm going to evaluate my situation, but I'm probably going to fold the first opportunity I could. So, I didn't think I was going to win on the flop, but I pulled out the victory on the turn. I was trying to win the blinds pre-flop here. Oh, I would have got lucky too, it looks like. So far anyways. Hopefully I would have lost by the river. Because I probably would have tried getting them to go all in on the flop here. I wouldn't have went all in, but I would have tried putting them all in. That time. Other times when I flopped the set there, I would play it slower. Because there was a potential straight, so they usually hit it on me, whether I played strong on the flop or not. I've tried playing it everywhere. Good luck me if I get called. Just wanted to win some chips. Yeah, I want to play in a big pot with this guy. Or girl. Right, left. I wonder if a big stack guy is gonna come take that spot. You had a feeling they had 5-6. So we'll go to the cash. I'll got 22 bucks. Maybe I can make 8 bucks real fast and go in the $30 tournament. So I may play pretty aggressively trying to win 8 bucks. Oh no. Nice. He's most likely betting. I think he has ace king. Well, I put him on ace king, so now that a king came, that's not good. Wow, as if Jennifer Harmon just hijacked my body, but as outlandish as that seems, computer-assisted telepathy is possible. I didn't want to see that. So I'm gonna leave there. I accomplished my goal. I made the $8. So now I'm gonna join the $30 tournament. It's a $4,000 prize pool. So in the tournament here, I'm first out of 102 remaining. There was 188 entries, 9,215 average stack, and $287.70 going to first. Or 69, pardon me, my eyes got hacked there. I have really good vision. Normally I could see that. They're able to electronically use my body to revive pedophiles when they die. And it needs to stop because it's being commissioned at the highest levels of government throughout the world. My body has a unique evolutionary DNA gene which recuperates. I didn't get COVID. And unfortunately, I didn't improve. But the flush came through. Nice hand. I was gonna jam, but I decided against it. Good thing I didn't. He would have called. I probably could have achieved the same information with less chips. Nice. So I lost 4K in that one bluff, but I just got back at 1K, so... Hopefully this guy goes all in with A6. I feel like playing this hand and the artificial intelligence system doesn't expect me to, so might do well. If this guy jams, I'm calling. I'm taking the chance, even though there's no possible way I'm the favorite, but it's only 958 chips to win 2100 and 2-3 wins sometimes. And I get a bounty is the main thing. If I win. 34% chance. Nice. And I got the bounty. So even though I knew there's a high probability I was going to lose, it was worth it for me to take that chance to get the bounty for so little chips. If I would have lost the 958, it barely would have dented my stack. That's a very nice bet. But I want to see one more card. I'm going to try to mitigate him jamming. Oh, and it didn't come through. The only shot I had to win him was bluffing on the river. I was hoping to hit the flush there. That was a little disappointing. But he possibly would have jammed on the turn. And I wanted to see the river. So he made a pretty good call. Unless he's cheating. But now I can't speculate as much until I earn back that 10K. So now that's my goal. Tony Dunce likes this hand, Queen 9. And the best thing about my theory about human hijackers is everybody's unique. Our bodies are different unless you're a twin or a triplet, etc. But everybody has unique DNA and technology's unique. So human hijackers, it's called their BSSID DNA is unique. So anytime they hijack my body, it's gonna show up on the system. And whenever they think of me, it also shows up. I'm gonna gamble for the bounty. Chances are I'm behind, but hopefully I have 2 lifeguards. Oh, I hit both 8s. It was unlikely that I would hit after hitting with the 2-3, but it was worth a shot. So hopefully I can play a big pot against this guy and double up through him. That's the goal. It's not looking like it's happening in this hand. This guy most likely has the ace or a flush draw. So Shirley probably fell out of top 20, but I'm more than average, I'm sure. So I'm 5,000 above average, so I could still, I'm in the top 20 still, that's awesome. So I could still speculate. I have 5,000 to the good to be able to speculate and bluff and win is the main thing. Win hands that you're not supposed to win. And prevent losing hands you're supposed to lose is my strategy. Nice bet. Yeah, I think some players are collectively working together by sharing thoughts. So I'm going to try to look for patterns. Once all the subliminal software is known, it's going to be easily shown who is complicit and who's not. There's international communication crimes that are being committed by violating my thoughts. I'm hoping to win this pre-flop. Hopefully this guy calls. I had a feeling it was going to jam again, but both times I got unlucky when I called him. I think he's making a move, but I don't have a hand to call him with. It would only leave me 4K. So that was a nice bet. Unless he got lucky both those times. Because both times I wanted to call him. But usually when I do in those situations, I usually end up losing. But my instinct says fold, but my gut is saying that. Kind of saying don't believe him. But logic, I guess, is saying fold. I'm usually right. Usually I make the right calls, but both those times I wanted to call him, but I think I made the right folds. Kind of getting atrocious hands. No, I can't really afford to play any pots, so it's getting kind of boring. Okay, I have 596, so I can play a cash game. No, that's no good. Every time I go to a table, go to join, there's nobody that's there. So I have to play a lower stake or higher stake. Even though it said 48 players, I guess, yeah, they're all full. So my real entertainment for the night is the $20 tournament here. And the $30 tournament coming up. I was hoping to hit the 9 there, hit the straight flush. I won a big pot, but I won a decent sized pot anyways. Good luck me. It's unlikely I'm gonna win if I get called. That's why I jam pre-flop to win. Pre-flop. No queen, nice. That was awesome. Usually when I jam pre-flop, I have a really big hand, and say 80-90% of the time anyways, and I'm trying to win it pre-flop to avoid terrible hands from outdrawing me. Suspenseful turn card here. And I didn't improve. So he could be trapping me, so I'm just gonna take it conservative here. Play it conservative. Did I win? So he might have called an all-in. But you're better off playing it conservative, because if I would have bet whatever I would have bet, if you would have raised it all in, I would have been in a bad situation, because usually they have the flush situation. Not always, so you do have to call them occasionally. But I'd say most of the time with two pairs, you got to call against good players. against new players, not amateurs that are less likely to make moves, then fold to them more often. But somebody that's more dynamic, you're kind of stuck calling the all-in almost always because they could be making a move. So you usually pay off the flush in that situation if they're a good player. Because if they're more likely to bluff, then you have to defend more often. If not, you're going to be taken apart. Let's see. So I'm in the top 20 still, which is kind of the goal. I have 7K more than average, which is awesome. And let's see if I can run it up at both tables. So I lost there. What was this one? So I lost there too, which was pretty obvious I was going to lose with the 3. Good luck me. Ace Queen's a pretty weak hand, but sometimes it wins. He called, so do I win? Aces. And that was unlucky. I almost never go off the Ace Queen. That's why I said it was a weak hand. I almost never play it that way. No, well. It's a little frustrating. This could be the end of the line right here. I don't know why it made me sit out. Okay, so the $30 tournament started now. Nice. Oh, that's brutal. Aces. That's a big hand. Ace King versus Ace Queen versus Aces. Usually when I have aces, the Ace Queen in that scenario wins. The weakest of the 3 hands usually wins. If I have the strongest hand. If I don't win, that is. nice. I'm gonna pick my spots more in the $30 tournament. Now that I'm playing 2 tournaments, I'm able to switch it up. I could play more or less at one table than the other. And since the blinds are cheaper on the $30 table right now, I'm probably going to play more hands over there. And then I'll just pick my spots in the $20 tournament. Unless the table dynamic changes. Fuck yeah. I think I almost certainly got rivered. Nope. I thought he was going to trap me there on the river. Always listen to your instinct if it's good. If you're accurate with your instinct, listen to it. But if you're not accurate, don't listen to your instinct. If you're always wrong, kind of do opposite of what you instinctively want to do. Last got big there. I was hoping he was going to raise and so I could get the bounty there. That would have been a nice bounty. down, that's good. I was hoping to get an ace to fold there, or the king. Guess I didn't pressure him enough. Call, call. Nice. So what am I in this? So I'm currently 5th out of 33rd. 33 remaining, pardon me. And 5,303 chips. And on this one, I'm currently 20th out of 57 remaining, 4 KOs. Nice, so I've got a KO. So it's going pretty smoothly at both tables. As you watch the video so far, I pretty much win at will almost. And until I have a major setback, usually a big hand that disappoints me. Or sometimes chasing a flush draw or a straight draw. But I chip away and I win lots of pots that I shouldn't be winning. Kind of get on a roll sometimes. And then I get hard to beat when I'm on a roll, when I'm in a rhythm. Because I'm just kind of playing lights out poker, basically. I was hoping to get the call there because the 8 was unlikely. Okay, so they moved a big guy to the table or moved me to a bigger table here. Because now all of a sudden a guy has 51K. So I'm pretty much just going to record until either I get knocked out or until it stops recording. Because it's been a long video, so it's been pretty good. So you might not see how I finish. I'm not sure how much footage I could put on my phone. I think I must be able to put several hours, anyways, 4 hours probably. But that's wishful thinking. Playing online poker, I could be out in like 10 minutes. You never know. Usually I don't lose in one hand. Usually it's several hands that one hand decimates me, then I fight back and then get knocked out. What's Big Stack gonna do? I want to play a big pot with these guys and win. Nice bet. I was kind of expecting him to make that play. I wanted to know, but it would only leave me 3K, and I could pick a better spot. I only have a 7 kicker, and just potential straight out there, or 2 pairs or a set, so I'm gonna fold reluctantly. If I had 10 more K, I would have called him in instantly, because I expected him to go all in. So if you play weak aces, when you have top pair, you have to consider that your kicker's not good enough sometimes, so you got to be able to fold those hands. You'll save yourself a lot of money. That's why most of the pros, they don't play weak aces. I do, because I win in enough pots to offset my losses, basically. I was hoping to hit the flush and I missed. I'm not going to call. I was hoping to hit an ace on the river. I was kind of pot committed because there was 15K in the pot, and on the turn was only a 2K bet. So I was getting pretty good odds to call and chase. Even though it was unlikely, I was going to hit it. To me, it felt worth it. Because I had him on a king. Nice bet. If he bet a little bit, I was going to put him all in. Good luck me if I get called. Hoping to win pre-flop. Good luck me. Nice, I won. I won a flip. Sweet. Not only did I win a flip, I won a flip that I needed to win. Normally I don't need to win flips. I try not to, if at all possible anyways. But you can't always. You have to have your own way of playing poker, but you have to be able to play differently than that. Have your own strategy, but you gotta be able to play outside the box. If the table's aggressive, then you want to be more quiet. Pick your spots, and if they're really tight, then you want to be more aggressive. And then you use that strategy for each individual player at the table with hindsight. You basically got to try to figure out what they likely think you're gonna do, and then do the opposite. If they think you're gonna check, bet or raise, go all in. But if they think you're gonna bet, then check. Not all the time, but 80-90% of the time. But it takes years of experience to understand the poker psychology to be confident enough to be able to pull off these maneuvers consistently enough. In some ways, when I first started playing poker, I was a better poker player because I was strict at first. I was a better poker player, but then I learned how to play sloppy poker. So now I'm a much better poker player than when I first started playing. Because now I could play outside my comfort zone. Nice. See, when I first started playing poker, I didn't have moves like that. It took me years of playing to get moves like that.